lovelies, this is Veronika all over again, and this time I'm creating another choreography for you. I've chosen the song Rockstar and a specific version of it by Scott Bradlee and the Postmodern Jukebox. You don't need a prop for this particular one, and it should take an usual half an hour, 20 minutes to learn. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to show you the routine first and then I'll break it down for you. Okay, so this is it. Have a look. Oh, if it starts playing, that is.
Shush. Let me tell y'all a little story. See, when I was just a little boy, a little youngin', I told my mama when I grow up, I'm gonna be a rock star. I said everyone's gonna see my face on the side of trains, planes, buses, and even people on the side of a plane. And she said, rock star, schmaster. Now how you gonna do that? I said, well, I'ma talk my talk, strut my strut, sing my songs like there's no tomorrow. And trust me, this world's gonna see, everyone's gonna see. I'm gonna be a rock star, mama. Listen, I'm doing waiting lines, the clubs we'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the night, and we're never gonna win. This life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. I need a real house, 100 episode of cribs, and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king size tub big enough for 10 plus me. I need a credit card that's got no limit, and a big black jet with a bedroom in. Gonna turn up my high club at 37,000 feet. I need a new truck bus filled with open tires, my own star on Hollywood Boulevard, somewhere between Chevrolet and Jay-Z that's crying for me. I'm gonna trade this high fortune.
There you go.
Even cut my hair.
That's the routine. Right then, let's look through the actual routine. Let's teach you what that looks like. So, you're going to start with your arms right across, like you're cuddling yourself, so to speak, if you like. You can start this facing away from the audience as well if you like to jazz it up a little bit. But for ease's sake, we're going to start just facing forwards. For the first beat, you're going to take your right arm out to the side and follow it with your head. And then you're going to do the same thing with your left arm. You're going to reach up with your right arm and left is going to cross behind at your elbow. And then you're going to go shush, music will go shush, and you're going to slap your bum. Okay? So do it one more time. Right, then left, and up, and shush, and slap. We're going to repeat this again on the other side, starting with your left arm this time. So ready? Left arm out, right arm out, left arm goes and right crosses, shush with the left hand and slap with the left hand as well. Now as I do this, I don't just do straight arm. As you can see, I'm using my hips and I'm doing a little cooch movement. What that means for you, if you can see my trousers, I'm crossing one knee in front of the other and this is just bouncing my weight from one to the other. It's much like a pumping step if you like, okay? So you keep that motion going to undulate your hips and to make it a little more, suggestive and pretty. The other thing you need to bear in mind, you don't just properly put the arms out, you want to keep it really sharp. So when you take it out to the side, hold it there and then follow it with your head. If you prefer, you can also do it at the same time. Either way, as long as it's holding and then up. You probably want to use your facial expressions on this, as always with burlesque, so don't forget your winks, your cheeky smiles, you're looking up to the side, anything that you think works, okay? On this one, your best bet is to practice in front of the mirror or video yourself like I do and see how much of a muppet you make of yourself. Right, so one more time from the top, left then right, both sides. Here we go, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, look, left, look, up, and shush, slap, left, arm, right, arm, and up, shush, slap. And the shush, slap is a little bit faster than the right look, left look. Okay, so that one's 1, and the 2, and the 3, and the 4, 5. So you see it's a bit of a quicker one. I'm going to put music on. I'm going to do just that section up to that point, okay? Get ready, because as soon as the music starts, you start as well. So I might just have to do this with this thing. Okay, here it goes. If it behaves. Right, left, up, shush, stop it. Left, right, up, shush, stop it. Very good. Right, let's hold it there. So we're going to add on. Once we have reached both sides and we've done the bits, we're then going to go into a little bit of a lyrical kind of interpretation. So the lyrics will go and say, when I was a little boy, little youngling. So to kind of show this, pretending to be a little boy, you're going to turn quarter turn. I don't mind if you go left or right, whichever feels comfortable for you. You're going to stick the bottom out and you're going to like show that you have a little thing, a little boy, little youngling, okay? So we're going to go little boy, little youngling. Now being that it's girls, not boys, we're going to quickly check that all the boys bits are not there and the girls bits are there. So this is the freestyle bit. You're just going to go a bit shocked, checking all the bits just to be sure that all is there, and then you're going to go whew, it's all in place. Now if you're doing the Burlesque kind of side of things, you can be a bit more macho, you can go, yeah, it's all still there, I'm still a man, and then go, okay, it's up to you. Okay, let's take it from the top again. This time do the arms, little boy, little youngling, check all is good, and step to the side. Okay, do music, here it goes. Right, left, up, shush, stop it. Left, right, up, shush, little boy.
When I was just a little boy,
Oh, a little boy.
I told my mama when I grow up, I'm gonna be a rock.
Okay, let's add to that again. So this time, we just said, oh, that's not all is okay. There's nothing wrong with the way I look. On the next beat, you're going to take a step forwards with your right foot and then the left foot, making sure your legs are apart. I'm going to back so you can see me a bit better. And we're going to strike the Rockstar pose. Now, I couldn't really work out what rock stars kind of go for, so I thought Freddie Mercury, everyone knows, will do that. So for that, you're going to take your right arm, punch right into the air. Left hand's going to go onto your hips, or just stand, any of that kind of, you know what the Freddie Mercury pose is, that's what we're punching into the air, okay? Once we're there, that's that section finished, okay? So I'm going to take you through from the top one more time to make sure this bit is fixed, and then we can add on the ball, okay? So get ready, arms across your chest, hold your position, right, left, arm, shush, stoppage, other side, left, right, up, shush, stoppage, little boy.
When I was just a little boy, a little youngin', I told my mama when I grow up, I'm gonna be a rock star.
Yes.
I said everyone's gonna see my face on the side.
Okay, so you might have heard the lyrics already saying everyone's going to see my face. So once we're from the Rockstar, we're going to close your legs and we're going to take one hand, the right hand under your chin, and then join it with the left hand underneath and look very cute, okay? If you're a guy, you can still look cute because you guys can look cute just the same as girls do. Okay, Obviously, if you're a man, probably have your legs apart, look a bit more macho. If you're a lady, do your cooch, look pretty and look cute. Now, once we've done this bit, we're going to go circle around on ourselves in an anti-clockwise way. Now watch this, how you do this. You make sure that the inside foot is kind of locked into place, because if not, you're going to waddle like a penguin and it doesn't look very good, okay? So we're using pump steps, keeping the left in the middle and the right just pushes us around slowly. So push and push and push. Now this should take you 4 sort of quarters to get you back round to face again, okay? As you do, obviously, you want to do something pretty, something kind of accentuating the look. Obviously, if you're doing the girl part, you're going to push your hips a little bit more into it to undulate your body and get that going. Okay, so 4 counts. Ready? Here he goes. A 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. On the 4, you're going to click with your fingers, that's facing your right shoulder, or left shoulder, and we go the other way. Okay, same thing, but this time again, the right foot is the one that's in the middle, and the left is pumping around for 4 beats. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, to bring you back around to face. Okay, let's add this from the top with music on. Okay, I'm going to wind this back again. Get yourself ready. Make sure you're in this lovely covered position. As you say, if you want to do it, you can face away as well, as long as you turn around to face. That's the main thing for the little boy bit. Okay, are they ready? 3, 2, 1, there it goes. Out. To the other side. Shush. Stop it. Left.
Let me tell y'all a little story. See, when I was just a little boy, a little youngin', I told my mama when I grow up,
Step.
I'm gonna be a
Rockstar. Close.
I said everyone's gonna see my face on the
Thank you. Round it up.
planes, buses, and even people go side of a plane.
Other way.
And she said, rockstar, rockstar, schmuckstar. Now how you gonna do that?
Right, so I already started to give you a bit of an idea what we're doing next. So once we come round to face from the circle, you're going to do a shimmy. Now it's not a fast shimmy, can't even talk and shimmy at the same time. It's a slow, because the music goes dick, 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 dick. So we're trying to bring a bit of musicality into this. So as you go boop, 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 boop. I don't mind whether you start with left shoulder, right shoulder forwards. That's a bit of an artistic kind of flair of your own, how you want to work with that. Once that's done, we're going to strut forwards for 6 counts, for 6 steps we're going to take. Now if you don't have a lot of space to play, then just you can walk and strut on the spot and keep it quite small. If you've got the play, then go for it. Okay, so we start with the right foot if you can, and what you want to do is point your feet. You want to make it a nice pretty one as you're hitting it. I'm going to do it from sideways so you can see what it looks like. So I'm point and place, point and place. If you're feeling fancy, you can do this cross step, make it big, but what you really want is your arms to go willowing with it, or take it up into the air. Do something that makes it look a bit more yummy strut rather than walking down the street, okay? So, 6 counts. We go right foot, left, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now on the 6, you want to have your legs spread out to the side. Why? Because on the next beat, again, we're going to play with musicality. Music is going to go meow. And with the wheel bit, we're going to use a hip circle to roll away. Guys, again, it's up to you, artistic license. If you want to grab it and go a bit dirty and a bit funny, go for it. That works as well. Okay, so let's take it from the very top, see how much I remember. Okay, try it with the music, it's always more fun. The routine is choreographed very heavily to the music, so if you want to work on musicality and try to hit it just right, this is a perfect thing to do. Okay. Winding it back, get yourself into position. I'll try and throw this away in time. Here it goes. Right arm, left arm, up, shush, snap it, other side, left arm, right, up, shush, little boy.
When I was just a little boy, a little youngin',
Look shocked.
I told my mama when I grow up, I'm
Rockstar. Look cute.
I said everyone's gonna see my face on the side of
Round the gut.
planes, buses,
Click it. Out of it.
and she said,
Shimmy.
rockstar,
Strut. Right.
I said when I'm a
Left.
talk my talk,
Right.
strut my strut,
Legs.
sing my songs like it's no
See, there you are.
and
Okay. So once we've done this little circle of seeing, you're going to walk away. So you're going to turn around and you're going to strut for 5. I think it might be a bit more than that. You have to listen out to the music because he's going to say Rockstar again. In which case, we're going to throw that Rockstar position. So if I show you, you're going to turn around. If you've got slow speed again, walk a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, maybe 5 or 6. Hold it and Rockstar. Okay? Afterwards, there's quite a lot of symbols going on in the music. So we're going to use that to wriggle a bit, okay? So I'm going to turn away so you can see this. I'm going to hold it, wiggle the butt, and we're going to bring it down and really stick the bum out to go, okay? So if I do it sideways, you can see, here we're just hip flicking, we're bending over, push the bum out, and then give it a good shake. Okay, let's take it from the top again. I hope I haven't lost you yet. You're doing fine, but then again, this is on video, so you can always skip back. Put it on pause, wind it back forwards, whatever works. Okay, ready? Here it goes. Up in the air. Shush. And side.
let me tell y'all a little story. See,
Good boy.
when I was just a little boy, a little youngin', I told my mom when I grow up, I'm gonna be a rock star.
Cute
I said
face.
everyone's gonna see my face on the side
Round you go.
of planes, buses,
Click.
here goes sound of a blink. And she said, rock star, schmuck.
Shimmy.
Now how you gonna do that?
Strut.
I said, well, I'm a talk my talk, strut my strut,
Hip circles.
sing my song.
Turn around.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Walk.
And
2.
trust me, this world
3.
is gonna see.
4.
Everyone's gonna see.
5.
I'm gonna be a rock star. A rock
Hold
star.
it.
Listen,
Wiggle it.
I'm doing way alive.
Very good.
Never get in. It's like the bottom.
Right, let's add to it again. That's another section. So once we have shimmied and wiggled, we're going to turn around and we're going to go into a trace. Now, tracing is quite a basic burlesque move. We like to do those things because it's a bit suggestive, it's a bit cheeky, okay? In this case, we're going to trace the arms first. So first thing you can do is present it nice and down and low. You don't want it to be high, shoulder height, because it kind of loses the purpose. You want them to be able to see the full length of your arm. Take the other hand. Again, make sure you're cooching and you're transferring your weight as you go, so otherwise you look a bit too stilted, okay? So take the hand, palm facing downwards and stroke it up, all the way up to your shoulder. Now you're going to go across the chest, but please make sure it's not touching the boobs. You want to keep this classy, okay? So you're going to go across, follow it with your eyesight and click. That's going to take 8 beats. It's quite a long time, so you've got plenty of time to do this slowly, okay? We're going to reverse with the other hand. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the click goes on the 8. Okay. One thing to bear in mind if you want to jazz this up a little bit, the first one is just sort of a straight stroke and a click, but because there's a lot of keyboard and all kind of piano playing, I tend to go tap, 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 tap with the finger on the second one, because this one is quite smooth, but musically this goes tick, 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 tick. So I try to kind of replicate that, put that into musicality. It's quite fun if you can do it. Okay, let's go as far as that. Again from the top. Get ready. Cover yourself. Walk away back a bit because you're going to walk forwards. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1. Out to the side. Look sharp. Cheeky. Other side.
Let me tell y'all a little story.
Up.
See, when I was just a little boy,
Check the bits. They're still there.
I told my mom when I grow up, I'm gonna be a rock star.
Cute face.
I said everyone's gonna see my face on the
Round the circle.
trains, planes, buses, and even people on the side of the bridge.
Click. Go away.
And she said, rock star, schmuck.
Shimmy.
Now how you wanna do that?
Strut.
I said, well, I'm a talk my talk, strut my strut,
5.
sing my song.
Turn around.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Right foot.
Left. This world's gonna see. Everyone's gonna see. I'm gonna be a rock star.
Hold it there. Hips.
Mama, listen.
Stick it out.
I'm doing
Brace it.
the clubs where you never get in. It's like the bottom of the night, and we're never gonna win.
Click. Here it goes.
Life hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be. I need a
Brilliant.
house with an episode.
Right, so now the next thing we're going to do, now that we've done the arm trace part, we're going to add the full body trace as well. To do this, we're going to take our fingers up towards our sternum and we're going to draw a nice little heart shape. So think of it as a heart right at the top and you're going to drape it down to your sides. Now to make this a proper heart shape, I want you to make sure that you dangle in your wrist and bring it right in front of you. Now make sure you do tracing over the boobs, not kind of holding onto it, looking classy. Round to the side, flip your fingers and you're going to trace your sides with the back of your fingers, if you can see it. So up and then flip down to the side. You're going to bring it back up again. Again, we're tracing with the back of our hands here as well. Bring it up to your neck, you can fiddle with your head a little bit, you're going to hold it there and we're going to wriggle a couple of things here. And then the lyrics will go again, 10 plus me. You're going to point at yourself, me. Okay, so things to bear in mind here. I don't just do this facing straight, I tend to undulate and wiggle. So all the point is that I'm moving the hip and I'm moving the chest as well and pivoting on my foot. So putting it together looks something like this. Wriggle it down, you might even come up and down to the side, up into the hair, bring it back again, tick, 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 and point. Okay? Right, last section to add on there as well as that, because I think we can do this all together and then we can walk it through to music, is going to be the leg section, okay? So for the legs, we're going to do the same thing as the tracing before, but this time with just the legs at the side. To do this, the supporting leg you stand on, you want to bend slightly to give you a bit more support, okay? And the straight leg out to the side, pointy toes, so you don't want to be kind of pointing the toes up, you want to make sure it's nice and straight. At this point, you can trace it, you don't have to reach down to your toes. In fact, if you're going to reach down to your toes, you need to be really extremely flexible, okay? What you don't want to do is compromising your wonderful posture, but this is what you don't want to do, bending over, it just kills it, okay? So if you can only reach to your knees or even just above, that's fine, okay? To give yourself a bit more, you can bend your knees a little bit, or maybe then you become a bit more flexible, a bit more comfortable. Or you can rotate slightly your body towards your leg and do it that way. The main thing here is, again, you're stroking with your fingers and you're looking at your actual trace as you go. Okay, so let's give this a go. The spare hand can go into your hip or you can take it out to the side, but if you're going to do it, then make sure when we do it with the other leg is the same, because you want to mirror it, otherwise it looks a little bit kind of off. Okay, out to the side, stroke up the leg, bring the legs together as you reach in your hip. Repeat the other side, add the leg and bring it up into the side. Now at this point we're going to add a bit of the Macarena. Now we all know the hey Macarena, that kind of thing, but this is the half a Macarena, you'll be pleased to know. Maybe it's a Carena or a Mac, I don't know, you call it whatever you like, okay. What you're going to do, you're going to take your right hand behind your head and then the left hand, you're going to cross arm in front the other side, to the hip, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's because of the music dictates that. And then we're going to just repeat this leg section. Now you can either face me and do it, or if you're daring, you can turn around and do it from facing away. The same thing, you're going to do the Macarena all the same, and wriggle it and turn back around again. And that's the end of the whole routine, okay? So let's just add this just a bit on its own, these tracing together. So we've got all the traces in one section to revisit, and then we can take it from the top. Okay, so we finished here. We turn around, tracing up the arm for 8 counts. On the 8th, you click, go the other side, arm up. And you can use, as he goes ding, 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 the guy sings that way, you can use that. Then you're going to trace the boobies. Little heart shape over and to the side, wriggle it down, back up again, behind your head, cute pose, hold the pose. You can even wriggle a bit, point, legs, right leg out, bend, bring legs together, left leg out, and together. A Macarena, right, left, hip, hip, ding, 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 ding. Repeat the legs, right leg out. And if you're daring, you can turn away at this point. And right, left, hip, hip, dig, dig, dig. So, you should have the whole routine from the top now. If you are lost at any point, just wind it back and get back to the bit that you feel that you will need to revisit again. I'm just going to put the music on and we're going to go through this routine from the top one more time. Now you notice that the whole song is a lot longer, about 5.5 minutes, and I thought that would take a couple of hours to teach actually. So I've only done about 2 minutes 20 seconds of this. So if you feel like you want to repeat the routine again, or want to carry on with the choreography, or do your own little fancy freestyle, by all means do it. The whole point here is to have a laugh, have fun. Don't forget your facial expressions, you can get away with murder with that one. And don't forget to keep nice, straight, lovely lines. If you're not sure what you look like, just video yourself and look back at what you got. Okay, so I am taking the song back to the beginning again, if it plays game. And we're going to do it from the top one more time, and then I'm going to let you go. Deal? Get yourself into position. Here we goes. Right arm, left arm, up, shush, other side.
Let me tell y'all a little story.
Shush, good boy.
When I was just a little boy, a little youngin',
Look shocked. Check.
I told my mama when I grow up, I'm gonna be a rock star.
Cute face.
I said everyone's gonna see my face on the
Round you go.
trains, planes, buses, and even people gonna sign a blue.
Click, get away.
And she said, rock star, schmuck.
Shimmy,
I'm gonna do that.
strut.
I said, well, I'm a talk my talk, strut my strut,
Hips,
sing my song.
walk away.
And trust me, this world's gonna see, everyone's gonna see, I'm gonna be a rock star.
Wriggle it.
So, mama, listen.
Turn around, trace.
Waiting in lines to clubs where we never get in. It's like the bottom of the night, and we're never gonna win.
Click.
This
Other side.
hasn't turned out quite the way I want it to be.
Baby trace.
Build house on an episode of cribs, and a bathroom I can play baseball in, and a king size tub big enough for 10+.
Point. Legs.
I need a credit card that's got no hands.
Other side.
Big black chair
watching. Bye, lovely.